What if 10 times productivity in 2026 wasn't about grinding harder, but about teaching an AI to work the way you do, and then letting it? In this video, I'm breaking down 5 AI habits that compound. Tiny behaviors you install once and then watch as your projects move faster, your drafts get sharper, and your calendar stays calm. No hype, no 40 tool stack, just a few rituals that turn a general-purpose model into a teammate that understands your standards, your voice, and your constraints. If you've ever felt like you spend more time AI-ing than actually shipping work, this is the reset. Habit 1. Build an inputs folder and never feed AI scraps. The speed of your output is capped by the quality of your inputs. I keep a persistent AI inputs folder with 4 subfolders: facts, metrics, dates, quotes, assets, images, screenshots, charts, references, style guides, exemplars, past deliverables, and constraints. Word counts, voice notes, compliance rules. Before I ask for anything, I drag in what the model needs: the real numbers, the exact audience, and a single exemplar of what good looks like. My prompts become templates. Use this facts.txt, this voice_guide.md, and this sample.pdf to draft a 300-word announcement with 3 bullets and a single CTA. I don't rely on memory. I attach the right files every time. The habit is unglamorous and unstoppable. Clean inputs, repeatable prompts, zero guessing. Drafts come back closer to final because I curated the palette first. Habit 2. Create a personal voice card and pin it to everything. Models don't remember your tone unless you teach them. I maintain a 1-page voice card with 5 parts: audience snapshot, tone sliders, formal casual, energetic calm, punchy explained, diction rules, words to prefer, course avoid, sentence rhythm, average length, or use of dashes or not, and 3 short gold paragraphs I actually wrote that feel quintessentially me. Every request starts with, adopt voice card vase 3.1. If you must choose between clarity and clever, choose clarity. When a draft lands off tone, I add 1 granular correction to the card. Avoid unlock synergy. Prefer concrete verbs like ship, test, measure. Over a month, the card becomes a living style brain. Result: fewer rewrites, consistent brand, and handoffs that sound like one person, not a committee. Habit 3. Time box with AI scaffolding, not AI answers. The reason people lose hours is they ask for a finished product too soon, get something passable, and then tinker forever. My rule is scaffolds first. Outline bullets, tables, checklists. I'll say, in 7 bullets, structure a 5-minute talk with hook, 3 stories, data bridge, CTA, then propose slide headlines only. Or create a 2-column table. Step, owner, definition of done, risks. Keep it to 1 page. Once the frame is right, I greenlight a full draft against that scaffold with explicit quality gates. Max 600 words, 2 short paragraphs per section, no cliches, include 1 numbered list. Because the structure is locked, I don't wander. I edit once, not 6 times. The habit is velocity through constraints, short-timed sprints, scaffold, draft, ship. Parkinson's law loses when your outline is tight and the clock is loud. Habit 4. Run a daily 2-pass loop. Generation at the start, critique at the end. Mornings are for the model to create. Evenings are for the model to prune. At the start of my workday, I dump my messy brain into a today note. Tasks, half ideas, blocked items. I ask AI to distill it into a 3-block plan. Deep work, maintenance, admin, with realistic durations and a single highlighted must ship. It also drafts any messages I'm avoiding. Status updates, nudges, agendas. Then I work. At day's end, I paste what shipped and what didn't into the same thread and ask for a ruthless critique. What to cut tomorrow, what to sequence, what to template, what to delegate. It flags time sinks, finds duplicate efforts, and proposes a template or automation to prevent repeat friction. Over weeks, this loop eats busy work. The model spots patterns, I accept the fixes, and my calendar gets lighter without me trying to be a productivity hero. Habit 5. Turn wins into reusable kits, then never start from zero. Every time something lands, an email that got replies, a deck that closed a deal, a video that performed, I harvest it into a kit, a zipped bundle with the prompt, the scaffold, the final, and a why it worked note. Kits live by use case. Outreach, proposals, product updates, reports, hiring, support, script writing. When a similar task pops, I run the same kit with fresh inputs. The prompt includes a section called Do Not Lose These Moves, where I list the specific beats that made the last one perform, the subject line pattern, the order of objections, the 20-second cold open. Kits are compound interest. The output gets faster and better because I only solve problems once and then I reuse the solution forever. Now the friction that kills output, and how the habits neutralize it. Hallucinations and inaccuracies. The inputs folder cuts them down by feeding facts instead of vibes, and the scaffold step forces citations or numbers in the right places. Off-brand drafts. The voice card standardizes tone and banishes pet buzzwords. Endless tinkering. Time boxing, plus scaffold then draft forces. A single pass you can ship. Overwhelm and context switching. The two-pass loop sets one must ship and deprioritizes the rest, then critiques your day so tomorrow's lighter. Reinventing the wheel? Kits make yesterday's victory tomorrow's baseline. The point isn't using more AI, it's using it the same way every day so your brain stays on the interesting parts. Let's talk prompts, because habits live in sentences you reuse. For inputs, use only the data in facts.txt. If a number is missing, leave a TK placeholder, do not invent. For voice, adopt voice card V 3.1. Short sentences, concrete nouns, strong verbs. Ban, leverage, unlock, disruptive, synergy. For scaffolds, outline in 7 bullets, no sub-bullets. Each bullet starts with a verb. For time boxing, design a 90-minute work sprint with 3 25-minute blocks and specific deliverables per block. Include a 15-minute buffer. For critique, given today's shipped items and calendar, identify the lowest value 20% I should cut. Suggest one template to remove this friction permanently. For kits, generalize this winning asset into a template. Mark variable fields with curly brackets. Add a 5-point why it worked note. Tool, minimalism keeps habits sticky. You need one notes app for the inputs folder and voice card, one LLM window you return to daily, an optional glue, a file naming scheme like YYYY-MM-D, D_topic_V1, and a clipboard manager to paste recurring prompts. Resist the urge to stack automations before behavior is stable. First, do the habit manually for 2 weeks. When the loop feels natural, add a tiny automation, a shortcut that spins up a new scaffold doc, a template that inserts your voice card at the top of a chat, a script that zips a kit when you tag a file. Win. Quality and ethics are a habit too. I never let AI be the source of truth, only the first drafter and the helpful critic. I fact-check anything that affects money, safety, or people. I label AI-assisted outputs in internal docs, so my team knows what can be brittle and what needs a human pass. I store sensitive data outside the model unless my environment is enterprise safe. I keep a cliché graveyard and paste any phrase that makes me roll my eyes so the model stops using it. High output without trust is just fast noise. We're building credibility, not content mills. Here's your 7-day install plan. Day 1. Create the inputs folder and gather 1 exemplar for your top 2 recurring tasks. Day 2. Write your 1-page voice card and test it on a 300-word draft. Day 3. Run a scaffold first session for a deliverable you usually procrastinate. Day 4. Start the 2-pass loop. Morning generate. Evening critique. Day 5. Harvest 1 recent win into a kit. Day 6. Refine 2 prompts you'll reuse daily and pin them. Day 7. Review what shipped faster and what felt heavy. Edit your voice card and prompts accordingly. After a month, you'll feel it. Fewer tabs, clearer drafts, projects that hit done earlier, and a calendar with breathable space. The secret to 10 times in 2026 isn't more hours, it's fewer decisions. Put your best facts in front of the model. Teach it your voice once. Frame work as scaffolds, not sludge. Close the day with a critique that lightens tomorrow. And crystallize wins into kits so you never climb the same hill twice. Do that, and the multiplier shows up quietly, in shipped work, in calmer weeks, and in the feeling that you finally built a system that works for you.